Last night we made all sorts of progress. Tonight we're making all sorts of progress. It's basically all about progress. That's what we're doing in Disco Elysium. I feel like we tying up loose ends. And I mean, like, geez, there's a lot of loose ends here. Like, there's a lot of loose ends. There's a lot. Oh god, there's a lot. Okay. We're gonna start by going to meet the pigs. I think that's what the name was? I don't remember. You should come back here when it snows. Wait, what? Dude, I need more shivers. I need more points in shivers. Oh. We'll come back here afterwards. But, like, I need more points in shivers, dude. Shivers seems to give you so much good stuff. Wobringer, what up, man? Yo. That's quite an entrance you make in there. Flipping tables and stuff. Oh, shit, what the heck is this disco nonsense? What is that?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Oh, it's police sirens! Oh my god, the pigs! The police! The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Is that my gun? What is that on her back? Oh my god, and she's got like a wind-up machine? This is actually kind of crazy.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
Okay, she's gonna kill me.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Oh no.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Kim, relax! Kim! The tear is mine, I collected it. I don't feel comfortable separated from my multi-tool. Oh, because I've got the tear in the okay. Easy, take it easy. Wait, what should we do, Kim? Easy, ma'am, take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress!
What?
Her eyes bulge with terror. Veins protrude on her forehead.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
This is legitimately, straight up, 100% nuts. I'm not moving.
Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under control. Suspect is under control.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
That might set her off? Oh my god! That might set her off? She's long gone, dude! Holy crap, I'd say she's off right now.
The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. Steady your breathing. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
Yeah. Let's deal with this later. My hand-eye coordination is not amazing. This is the pigs. Oh no. Oh no. Identify yourself, ma'am?
It's a goddamn police shitbag. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs? She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer. A lower-ranking police officer.
Oh. Officer Pigs. Double your freighter Harrier Dubois requesting your sidearm for inspection.
What?
Oh my god. I got her now. Patrol officer, you're in gross violation of the RCM Code of Conduct.
Sir?
She hesitates, looking around in confusion. The three-barreled pepper box wavers in her hand.
In this moment of hesitation, she almost doesn't seem disturbed. but like someone suddenly wakened from a deep sleep.
Patrol officer, I have to sign you up for disciplinary hearing.
Easy. Press her too hard and shit.
Too late, Lieutenant. With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth. A trickle of blood.
Oh no, I
runs
pushed
down
it too
her
far.
chin. She doesn't notice it.
Officer compromise, unlawful impersonation. Pigs en route. Engage your will.
Okay. She's actually more agitated now. My bad.
But I got a 72% chance on this one. Oh shit. Are you on drugs? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I feel like if I go for 1 or 2 more, we might get more points on this. You know? So like, I feel I could potentially do more. So, I just don't know which ones. She knows when a hobo is pretending to be a cop. Yeah, it's the deep law. She's in on it, man. She's in on it. She understands. We can solve this peacefully.
Alright.
Oh!
This is how we do it. You hurl the tear bag in her face, already darting right, and immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist.
Oh shit!
A drop of sweat runs down your nose, and in it you see the Martinez Inlet, wrapped in the night. In the abandoned fish market, 3 figures standing in a spectacular light show. A large, loud woman is pointing an empty firearm at the other 2. She doesn't want to listen, or even to be heard.
Kim, I'm almost certain there are no bullets in that gun. My god, it's not loaded. The gun isn't loaded. Ma'am, the weapon you're holding is mine, and I know it has no bullets. I thought I was doing the hand-eye coordination. Like, I thought I did it. What is this?
Huh? My god, I think you're right.
My god, it's not loaded. The gun isn't loaded. Ma'am, the weapon you're holding has no bullets.
What?
Looks at the weapon in disbelief, her eyes suddenly reddish with tears. She looks straight down the barrel and squeezes the trigger. Wait!
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. What is this? Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Jesus, this is just depressing.
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
Pick it up.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Aww, gently touch her shoulder. I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for
The
you.
scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
What's happening?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
What? Why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease.
Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her?
Should we arrest
I
her?
don't think there's any need for that. In her current state and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
Oh shit.
We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Oh. I was really hoping I could give her one of those station call slips. Titus sounds like the man for the job.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap?
Pick up the cap.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
Maybe. Probably. You know me.
It's your hat.
Shake her shoulder.
The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
Oh. Okay, we have to run back. Quickly, quickly. I'm coming, Titus. What does the cap do? Authority. Ugh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I even have something on my head right now? I've got nothing on my head. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yes. I look terrible. Right on. Right on. Let's go. I gotta run back. This is a bit of a waste, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm hoping that they're still there, man. Thing is, this day is over now. We're gonna have to move on to the next. What day are we even on? I'm not taking the narcotics, dude. I'm not taking the narcotics. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not that cop. I've sort of sworn that off. I don't want that shit near me. It's a bad influence. Where's he going, by the way? Silver, how's it going, man? Hello, 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 hello. Are you excited about any of the releases over the next week and a half, 2 weeks, or whatever? There's a lot going on, man. Did you know that? There's a lot going on, man. I'm thinking if I want to try this Hawked game out on Thursday. I don't know. I don't know. One of my former Blizzard contacts, the guy who actually used to be my Blizzard guy, the manager dude, he's the last time my contact at Blizzard was good. He actually works for the company that does that game, and it actually looks kind of good. I did a character creation video on it a little while back, and it looks okay, yeah. Okay, Titus.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want?
There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market, the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
He knows.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everott's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
I want to be honest. I don't know why, but I want to be honest. I think it's a really bad idea. Hey, Zevis, what's up, man? Hello, hello, hello. I feel like it's a terrible idea if I'm honest about this. It's like they're going to take it poorly. But if I lie, then maybe someone's going to call me out. No, let's just say no. She had my cap? Yeah, but I can't say anything about that here. It's just the gun or nothing. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
You absolute fool.
You're fucking with me. Your gun. She had your fucking gun.
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pigs lost his gun to the pigs.
Well, at least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions.
Nah, it didn't matter. It's just one morale. Okay, I shouldn't have done that, but what's her name? Her real name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Mariana Amigo LaPlante.
Fuck you, pig. What the fuck you are playing at, huh?
Easy, Al. Don't let him get to you. Have one for Auntie LaPlante, huh?
Don't disrespect Miss LaPlante.
That's funny.
Copper. She's good people. We all get a little crazy sometimes.
Who was she?
Was, like before, just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Why is Titus so quiet? Am I burning him? Dude. Dude, Titus is so quiet and the rest of them are normal volume.
The children kept her together.
How did she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ended. Ever think of that? Well, like, who wouldn't want to? Cool uniforms, fast machines, packing heat. Sign me up. Yeah, see the world right.
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizonte.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs, level weird. But whatever gets you through the day.
Where'd you get the cop gear?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb, futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
About that complex operation out of Ruby's lorry. I think it's tied to another case I'm working on.
Nope. Next question.
Oh. Bye? Titus. Goddamn Titus. Okay, so I finished up the Insulindian. Let's speak to Lena. Hey, the husband's gone.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
I restocked the trap.
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh? It's cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Who's gonna check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Something tells me it's up to me again. We'll take care of it.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Oh, dude, I'm going out that way again anyway.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
What's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
What is it?
It's, A strange feeling.
3 years, 7 months.
I
And you are
haven't
literally
really
the
told
best
this
looking
to
you have
anyone,
been this
but
year. Wow.
you are a police officer.
Kratzel, thank you, man. Such things you say. Wow, such places these words will take you. Much obliged, dude. I'm so glad that you are looking to jump in here and enjoy this, because it's a fantastic experience. I think that narratively, story-wise, this might be one of the best games I've ever played. And like, this is top 10 stuff right here. It's good. It's real good. Top 10 all games ever. I'm serious. So yeah, thanks, man. Hey. Thank you.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
Morrill told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morrill's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
Hey, Nervous Handjob, what's up, man?
Terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Oh no. You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morrill was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists.
Oh shit.
That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong?
Oh shit, dude.
I think I was.
Hey man, I'm doing good. I hope you are too.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Okay, first tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need something good here. Wrong or not, your relationship with Morrill isn't just about the phasm. I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Okay, here we go.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
Yo, yeah, man, I got into the building behind the bookstore last night. I had no idea there was so much going on in there. Lucas, what's up, man? Yo. I didn't expect that. I honestly thought that it was just, you know, like a room or something. But there's like, God, there's so much. There's so much. So much.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morrill, I feel okay. That counts for something.
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
Oh, dude, come on.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama.
Shame, dude.
I really must stop talking about it, lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
No, so I couldn't get the thing out of the freezer because the freezer stuck too tight and I'm not much of a physical instrument. So I'm going to go back to her and I'm going to tell her I couldn't get it out.
What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
I still believe you.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it, how it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Yeah, so I think it's not defrosted yet, and I think that maybe going back to her will trigger it, you know?
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
You don't need help?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own.
I'll check the traps one more time.
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
I'm gonna check the traps.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Be careful out there.
You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a
dream. A fool's hope. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness, to ask the wind once more.
Everything's trying to lead me back to the stupid felled building! Okay, game. Wait, what the hell? There's just 2 of them here. I didn't realize. Okay, so it's late. It's late. And I'm guessing we should probably... 8 hours. Yeah. We should probably go... Let's check the monument out, and then we're gonna go sleep. Kim is above being smug about these things. I'm happy that he's like that. It could have been really unpleasant. Oh my god, what did he do? Hello?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. It is surrounded by scaffolding that has been haphazardly erected around.
How did he do this in half an hour?
A matrix of metal tubes and wooden planks jut out at odd angles. A miserable tarpaulin covers up the horse and rider, flapping in the cold coastal air. There are no lights that spell out your name. No workers with calloused hands leering from above. Just construction materials displayed as if to mourn your misplaced dreams.
Alcohol, that's how. Yeah. Hey, what up, Jock? Listen. I think there's more to this.
This is not what that personal brand strategist of yours promised. No one even knows that you're paying for this reconceptualization. Go and have a word with him. Find out what's going on.
There's gonna be more happening,
the old king.
There's gonna be more, yeah. There's gonna be more. I know it. We're gonna rest, and then we're gonna go back in the morning, and we're gonna get some answers out of that guy. Get him back out here. Let him finish this shit up. He started on it, and he's actually, honestly, he's done some work. All right. Let's go. I paid for the night here, so I don't have to go to the other one tonight. See you around, Kim.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Shit, here we go.
The room behind your closed eyelids is familiar now. The only home you've ever known. Its darkness gathers. The last thing you hear is the wind blowing in through the broken window. Then something comes. A kind of sleep.
No ways. Normal sleep?
Like a deftly cast fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes. Then you wake, and the world is yours. Your
tightening around you. It digs into your brain.
Yeah, just let me sleep. Great, this is gonna be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
Yeah, Lucas, man, it's actually one of the most surprising games that I've played ever. I didn't expect what I've experienced here.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I don't care, that doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of.
Love.
Is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it's gonna be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Shit, maybe I'm going back there now anyway, so, yeah. Dude, how do I always accidentally get this shit around my head? I should save and then reload if I need to. What does it look like there's flashing lights outside? Are we ready to take on the expression yet, by the way?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression.
No. No, we're not. I keep accidentally doing that, but I'm not sure how to take it off. Okay, I enable it and then, yeah. Good morning. I'm not going to pay for the room now. So now we have a lot of work to do. It's early. Let's get started. Wait, what is this?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Hey, wait, I found you a new bull.
It's too late now, officer. You got back too late. Honey's gone.
What?
The prick survived all the bullets, swords, and explosion just to die of a heart attack.
Oh, shit.
Ironic, isn't it? Even his own bitter little heart couldn't stand him. Keep it. It's not even a real bull. Besides, it doesn't really matter now. I've never seen anyone else play pétanque in Martinez.
He will never play pétanque again.
He's dead?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But
shame.
he's really gone.
These guys were a team.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
What happened to his medals?
I took them for myself. Took them to remember that old cunt. Nobody knew him better than I did. And I want to remember that old cunt by something.
May he rest in peace, man.
Yes. In peace. Officer.
Okay. Maybe this will go away by itself. I want to sell stuff. I got distracted last time I came in here, you see.
Hello, hello. Let me know. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Banged up fuel. Look, I'm gonna wait. We might need this other stuff.
Another time.
Okay. I got some money now. I got healing items. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. I finished up with Cindy the Skull. I'm still busy with that quest about... Yeah, dude, I've got like barely any left. I don't know where the armor is. I don't know about the goddamn tattoos. How the hell did I not find the goddamn murder weapon, dude? Wait, I'm not checking the traps again, am I? No, it's not here. I don't think we're checking the traps anymore.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
Hey, Exotic K, what's up, man? Thanks for following. Welcome. Why can't I run? Oh. It's auto run. There we go. Okay. So, I don't think that there's anyone here to speak to right now. I think we gotta run straight through. And the next person we need to properly interact with... I mean, I gotta go and check the damn shivers at the Felt building. I gotta check that. It's right here. Why are they here every day?
The once bright mural towers above you.
Holy crap!
Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Dude! Why is it suddenly 97%?
Towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D.
Found the empty trap, heard Lena's true story. Oh, dude, this is it. This is it. What do you want to bet? Clicking that is going to start the end. I can tell because it's got little bits and pieces from like every side quest in there. They are telegraphing real hard that that right there is important. I can't click it yet. I have unfinished business. I have to keep going. If I click that right now, the game might just end. Suddenly. And violently. Probably violently. I need to speak to... Same address the lead programmer was looking for. Okay. I'm gonna go and speak to Asil quickly. Or Isel, or whatever her goddamn name is.
Hello again.
Your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. You knew about this?
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth. Which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
Yeah, Kim.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it.
I don't care, I'm loco. I just wanted to know that... Oh, wanted you to know that I know about the plan.
Okay, but I still regret it. I should have been able to control them. And I will in the future. I promise. May I ask? What did you tell them?
Once I cracked their play, I didn't care. I'm not an arbiter. You're someone else's problem.
Good call, detective. You can lose your mind trying to mediate everything these delinquents come up with. Fate will take care of it for us.
That's a very based take, Kim. Nice.
We won't be anyone's problem. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
So why didn't that complete my quest? Oh. Get her to talk about her associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Just answer the question.
Sorry. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. Don't know what...
Feels like you missed something here. What was that about a bird?
Yeah, I need to come back for that. I'm guessing that if we get them inside the church, she'll feel better and she'll talk to me. I don't know, man. I don't know what that's all about, but... We got a lot to do here now. I need to speak to Suna. Now I know that she's playing a goddamn RPG. Hello, crazy lady.
Yes, what is it?
About the offside copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
Is this the filament you're looking for?
No. That's the production schedule. I don't need it. The right filament memory has offside copy written on silver tape.
She doesn't care how you got your hands on that thing.
I found a note on the Ice Bear fridge. It said offside copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said it had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislaw.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep.
Feature creep.
Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you?
Thanks. I can't get in. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
What? Why can't you go get it yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Are you part of the curse?
Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in.
Why does she think that?
Because she's from Martinez. And people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Yeah, god damn it. That's a bit biased, don't you think? Don't be too harsh, it's only because of their socio-economic situation. What if it does?
It doesn't emit. It receives. You sound just like her. She started praying when she first saw my reign. Turned to higher powers.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some seminine mat. So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her, say that you're a policeman and need to get to the building's basement. Then bring me the offside copy. All right?
So, what? Okay, what is an offside copy? Why do you need it?
It's a backup of my
I know. We know this.
The backup itself
so,
is destroyed now.
I don't understand.
Thanks.
I don't understand. I thought she's going to give me another solution. Maybe it's defrosted now when we go back. Okay, hey, about the 2mm hole.
The swallow, you mean?
Okay.
Great.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing. Can I talk to this again?
The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex. Why? That does seem to be a problem. The mother of...
Okay, let's go. We gotta leave. We're going back. Hey, Yambix, what up, man? Hey, I hope it's going okay. I hope Tuesday was easier than Monday for you. Alright. This is it. No. I can open the fridge if I have more physical instrument. And I can do it like one try at a time, because I have a lot of points to spend. So I can probably go and do it. It's just I thought that this would be an automatic, you know, I've done it. Maybe now if I go back, because I've spoken to her, it'll add a check percentage to it, that'll make it easier. That's my guess, is if I go back there now, it's going to be easy to open. That's what I think. Oh, I gotta go speak to him quickly. Hold on. I gotta go speak to Idiot Doom Spiral. You didn't have physical points? Then it's probably gonna work now. Okay. Good. I'm assuming. You know, that's how the checks in this game work. Is like, if you complete certain other requirements, then things get easier. Like that Shivers check at the Felt building. It's just easy now. Because I waited. Time passed. I did a bunch of other stuff. Wait, what? Where's Idiot Doom Spiral? Oh, maybe it's too early for him. Alright. That's possible. Yo, you watching Reacher Season 2? Oh, nice. Okay. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. My parents said it was very good. I mean, I knew they would enjoy it, obviously. Let's go around. But like, for real, I've got like 4 points still to spend wherever I want, so... Did I know there's fast travel? Oh, dude. You know, okay, so my map, it kept disappearing. There, it's gone again. It's gone again. And I don't know where to click to bring it back. So I know there's fast travel. But like my map keeps disappearing and I don't know how to get it back. See? So then like... Well... I know that Reacher is good because of other reasons, so hearing them say it just confirms what I thought, like, before. My map just disappears. I don't know. It's probably something I missed somehow. It's not important. I don't like fast travel anyway. I'm just leaving the stupid circle around my head, okay?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Wait, so I've got the multi-tool.
This orange machine is
and
dead
it's
still.
still only 3%.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and
I can put my vest on.
This orange machine is
8%.
dead still.
I can do this. I'm gonna do this. I know. I'm literally 0. You're right. I know. But I thought maybe it would defrost. You know what? I think we've got this. I'm gonna try it now, then I'll add 1 point, then I'll try it again.
This
Watch.
orange machine is ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Dude, this one's taking so long.
This orange machine is dead still. It has ice squeaks and it's already up.
Cap reached! Cap reached! Skill cap reached! Shit! I didn't realize my cap was so low.
This orange machine is dead. Ice squeaks and it's already.
That's sad. But my shivers is so high, you know? It's a 1 in 5 chance.
Is dead. Ice squeak and it's already.
Yeah, the bear fridge leads you to this one. So you do the bear fridge and then... Did I unplug the bear fridge? Hold on, wait. Did I check the bear fridge after unplugging it?
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge are friendly. The paper still smells of vanilla.
Good question. I know. At least it's...
The fridge.
Yeah, we did do this one already. Shit. Alright. I must go and get my dice as well.
This orange machine is dead still. Ice squeak and it's all...
I'm really bad at this check, dude.
This orange machine is ice squeaks and it's all red.
This game is too good with its checks.
This orange machine is...
Oh, the shivers is high because of a thought? Yeah, it's possible, it's possible. Shivers is... It's like... It seems more important than physical instrument in that way. Yo, what up, Exotic? Is this a sober run? It is. It is.
This orange machine is dead. Ice squeaks and it's all...
Oh my god. I have not had any drink or drugs, except for the healing ones, but I don't think that counts.
This orange machine is ice squeak.
I'll be honest, I didn't want to have to save scum something, but like, here I am. I've reached the point of no return.
This orange machine is ice squeaks and it's all...
Can you even do it? Can you even do it? It seems impossible. At least the load is really quick, man. No, there is most likely something that would help out, yeah. No, most likely, most likely.
This orange machine is ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written
all of
on
this
its side.
For a goddamn radio RPG.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I'm not. I know what it is. It's offside copy. I'm not curious. And I don't want to ruin this for her. Like, I know how important this is to that woman. I'm going straight there, and I'm not going to snoop, because I'm pretty certain she's going to tell me something, right? I don't know. I might be wrong. God, I might be a little naive about this. It's been very need to know with her thus far, but still, I'm doing it. I'm being a good little errant boy. I'm gonna wait, why is reloading not removing that circle around my character? I was about to say, like, maybe I need to quit the game to get rid of that. There's a button to press, I think. But I'm not sure what it is. Like a button that will take that circle away. Strange. Yeah, tab brings it up, but like it's not activated. In other words, look, tab is not on. When I press it, then you see he lights up, and all the stuff I can interact with light up. But like, oh, it's gone. Okay. What? Oh, this is a 2-for-1. This is a 2-for-1, because if I hand this in, she's gonna be done, she's gonna leave, then the guys can move in here with their disco.
Yes, what is it? Yes?
Here you go.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Isn't it dangerous?
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
What are you hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
Oh.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Play it cool, now what? Step back. Please, just stop. Stop playing with this thing. I can be completely superstitious. I love it, dude. Now what?
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where? Lean close. It's gonna blow up in my face. Oh no.
Hold on.
Behind the keyboard now, type in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing. Can I do anything? Say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing
I've
speed.
never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
There's joy in her voice. She bumps her fist into the air. Oh my god, congratulations. You did it? You found it?
I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Great job.
What? Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
That's what we knew. We knew that. We knew that.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculations.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick. Thanks.
Okay.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Move the third ball away. Move the third ball from the left 2 centimeters away. Move the fourth... this one.
Moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Move the fourth bowl 5 centimeters.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
Oh no!
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
We did it! Now what? Suna! What is happening?
Yes, what is it?
I moved the balls. Now what?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Don't put them on your head. Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Wait, isn't it just gonna be silence?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
Oh no.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
What? You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
We just have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
What the hell's going on here, man? What the hell's going on here? Do I know what the Pale is yet? I've heard it mentioned a few times already, but I haven't been following along with all of that.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokinen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted
yes,
together.
I spoke to Joyce.
Deep focus.
That's it.
One hand cupping the headphone.
That's where I got the information from. We spoke about reality.
Damn it.
Come on, did you hear anything? Well, the world seems to still be alright.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What? What do you mean nothing happened? What? Did you find it?
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
I have very good hearing.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic. or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
The guy's outside.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
They could help with speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks.
They
have
would.
a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
If you let them build their drug lab. Yeah, if you let them move in.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
I'll talk to them.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Oh my god, I'm really enjoying this. And she's enjoying my like, this is working out. What a beneficial relationship she has formed with me. I'm getting experience. She's getting her shit done. I can go speak to Joyce again before I go back in here to hear what she says. It's the easiest thing to do. And then I can hear it from the horse's mouth. And I say that because I have to speak to Joyce anyway. I have a lot of things to say to Joyce.
Hi again.
I'm gonna go there now.
How are things going? Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. It's time.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
Okay, you're gonna have to share space for a couple of weeks until she's done.
That's fine. We can manage. And you haven't changed your mind about our little side business, have you?
I'm a man of my word.
All right. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later.
Okay. Oh my god. We did it. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly go down to Joyce. And then we're gonna see what she says. Because again, like, I actually have a lot to ask her. There's a lot of stuff to ask her. I want them to do the drug lab part. I think it'll be good for the neighborhood. You know, it needs business. The neighborhood needs business. It needs commerce. Even if it is that kind of commerce. Shit, how is it so hard to get over there? Come on, Harrier. Are you serious? Why do I have to run around? Okay, Doom Spiral.
Tequila Sunset.
I checked out the monument.
No one does it better than me, eh? I was able to get it all together, and so fast, too. No wonder I used to be an industry leader.
Yo, guy.
Listen, I can feel it in my guts. A bright future awaits you. The one and only Tequila Sunset.
It was
You're already building great brand equity. No doubt the profits will come rolling in shortly.
It was just a bunch of scaffolding.
Of course not. Your trademark will be all over it as soon as the workers can get to it. The strike's holding them up. Not much I can do about that.
Oh.
I guarantee the papers will pick it up once it's all finished. With photos and everything. You'll be the talk of the town. Investing into the community, creating value, giving back.
I wonder what they might say.
What would you like them to say?
Here's a man who knows how to play the media. By starting with the right question.
Philanthropist rescues local kid from violent father. Local hobo solves murder while making his own fortune. Wealthy businessman renovates local eyesore. Local hobo.
But we haven't solved the murder yet. We might have if you hadn't got distracted by this.
Oh shit.
Very nice. You could be your own PR agent, Tequila.
Alright, let's do this.
Don't spend a single brain cell worrying about it. Just leave it all to me. The final outcome will be spectacular. Just takes a little time.
Yo, Toady, what up?
Anything else?
I'm not going to speak to Abigail. I'm not going to call Abigail. You don't do that. You don't call Abigail. Okay, we're going to speak... I think Joyce is here. I think she moved here. We speak to Joyce quickly. Over here.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Everard?
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
He helped me find my gun.
Stupendous. I didn't think he'd pull through.
Check it out. No need to flash the gun around. Let's just say I have it now.
Thank God. And indeed, Mr.
This whole thing is a
Everard as
takeover?
well. In this investigation, one may have use for a firearm. You wouldn't want to get caught with your pants down.
Okay, it's a takeover.
Is what you're about to say when a cold streak runs through your heart. Once said, there is no going back, Harry.
This is still reality-based knowledge I can glean from... Oh, there is still. Okay, right. She hasn't even told me what she knows about the lynching. How do I get the information about the lynching? Just say it.
A takeover.
It's not a strike you're being let in because there's nothing to negotiate. The Union is taking over the terminal. He has told me so in his own words. He's taken it. He'll also use the drug trade to finance the harbor.
Taking it.
Green livery, changing into red, blot by blot.
Then we're talking about a war. Everard needs to let me into the harbor at once. We need to talk about this.
I can ask him.
No. It's naive of me. He sent you. This is the negotiation now. And if he does not avert his course, it will be a war negotiation, detectives.
He's ready for the war. War is their goal. They think they can win before you even know it started.
An insane goal. Cornell has 1,000 men on their payroll. The next batch will be a platoon of 20 men and a gunship. You can't simply trick them.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. They also have the support of the people of Revachol West. It will take more than Cornell to wipe them out. Wild Pines will need to send more and better equipped men. Make no mistake, ma'am. I am sure you have the money. The question is, how many years and how many lives are you willing to sacrifice?
What do you suggest I do?
Will this affect your decision-making process?
Everything affects the decision-making process, detective.
Officer?
For once, I don't seem to know what the right thing to do is.
What? Cut off the snake's head. Oh my god, it's a bluff. Call it. Have them open fire, see how long they last. Bring in everything you have and wipe them from the face of the earth. Look at your wrist. It's apocalypse o'clock. Time to commence the gloaming. I wish there was a disco option. I don't like Everard, dude. It's not that I like her more, but I really just don't like Everard. But I feel like it's a knee-jerk reaction. And if you consider the bigger picture, it's probably a bad idea. I want to see what happens.
Like the previous leaders of the Union were assassinated. I suspect by Everard and Edgar themselves.
She considers it.
I admit there's some poetry in the idea, and like poetry, it's also useless. There will still be Edgar. They factored it in. The Union is them, and they are Martinez.
What are you going to do?
What will I do?
Oh, this didn't matter.
Her arms fall to her sides. Her spine relaxes.
She's going to leave.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this Isola? During our reality lowdown?
You said you would one day.
It may be the only break we've ever caught as a species.
The last one for 400 years.
Why?
The nations who colonized this Isla called theirs Muindi, the world. It was all they knew, all they thought would be. That there would be something more was a gamble, akin to another world, or life after death. The Pale was thought to be impregnable, perpetual. Irene la Navigateur, the Queen of Suren, sent 8 expeditions, one after the other, into the mass at the edge of the world. 5 of the crews did not return. 2 did, but had lost their minds.
8, is that a normal number?
It was anything but normal. There was no precedent. People thought she was punishing the admirals, or had gone mad, or both. Until after years of trial and error, and the development of a strict psychological regime imitating the creation process of poetry, the 8th expedition returned sane and intact. They told of a new continent of matter. They told the Queen and her counselor, Dolores Day, that the Pale had begun to condense, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute.
Oh shit, until it compressed itself into a 2 mm space right there in that church.
Slowly raining down until it formed a vast ocean.
The air is cold and scented with petrichor. There are rain circles on water all around. Humidity crawls up your back like a piano trill. So does the lieutenant. His mouth is slightly open as he looks to the sky. The droplets feel warm, like spring rain.
This ocean.
The phenomenon has never again been encountered. For a time, the crew thought they were experiencing a hallucination. The mass hand proclaimed, "Lancielinde, Lancielinde," the signal to wake up. But they could not. They were sane and conscious, as islands began to appear on the horizon. There are 78,000 uninhabited islands in the Insulindian archipelago, officer. The freckled face of God. Après la vie, la mort. Après la mort, la vie encore. Après la mort, le gris. Après la gris, le monde encore.
After life, death. After death, life again. After the Isola, the Pale. After the Pale, Isola again.
On the second day, a great skua was shot down above the flagship Lysergique. The bird was preserved and brought back, along with pollen. 4 years later, the Queen's Counselor was proclaimed Her Innocence Dolores Day, the elected world spirit. The age of humanism, internationalism, and parliamentary rule followed. We were high.
Leaving us here, the Great Skua was the first bird they saw.
The first living, autonomous organism. Proof of reality. It's the symbol of Insulinde, detective. The coat of arms of the suzerain and the wings on the crest of the commune.
I broke one.
In your defense, it is a nasty creature who plucks food from the throats of lesser birds. Yet much like Revachol, it is also magnificent and rare. Imagine the suzerain of seagulls.
There was a sting in your heart at the mention before, when she said its name.
Leaving us here?
On Caillou. The Pebble, the largest of the fertile, uninhabited islands of the northeast Insulindian archipelago. 4 centuries and 2 revolutions later.
This is the last break we got?
The nations of Mundi proceeded to discover 5 more Isolae. Or they discovered us. All in the rush of the great inter-Islary reconnection. But these others weren't uninhabited. We had to kill people there. Wipe out indigenous populations. Gunboat economies. Or they came to do the same for us. Or had done to each other. But here, there was no one but the Skua, the Liliat Sea, and the Blood Beach, and the River Esperance. It was the new world. The Mondials used it to amass the greatest concentration of wealth mankind has ever seen. Revachol, the suzerain.
What happened?
Revolution, poverty, and the mercurial rise of capitalism.
It's raining.
It is. Soon it will be spring and everything will blossom.
The gangs will run wild, taking motor carriages, ferrying amphetamines through Coal City. Spring is tough in Revachol.
So what are you gonna do?
I will surrender Terminal B to the Union.
Is that within your means?
She puts her hand in the rain. She's silent for a second.
We will see.
Ma'am, this may well unravel property law this side of the river. If that occurs, we may never see the end of this kind of confrontation. The next time there will be 2 strikes, then 4, then 100.
What happens will happen.
Shit.
The age of capital has only begun. I will talk to my employers in person. We will amputate and cauterize Martinez. If you handle the situation on the ground.
Rhetoric. We? She generally avoids that term with her employers.
There are no employers. She's a member of the board. Probably a partner.
You are Wild Pines. There are no employers.
You are the citizens' militia. There are no superiors.
Of course I have superiors.
That's right, Detective. And next time, you should confer with them before you go setting events in motion.
Despite his words, he's not really sure whether to be annoyed with you or not.
Even after all this, I still don't really understand who you are and what your angle is.
I have not deceived you. I told you exactly who I was. Rejoice Layton.
You going now?
Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month head start. I can't let it grow any bigger. And I've exhausted all my options from here.
Okay, fine.
Keep the peace, and I will keep my end of the bargain. One last thing, Lieutenant Dubois. I've given the matter much thought and come to this conclusion. You're not an amnesiac. You're insane. I know, because I, too, am insane. I just hide my illness better. And I'm rich.
Isn't everyone a little insane?
No, Detective. No one's as insane as you.
Don't worry, Madame. I am very sane.
What do you have?
I'm overexposed, baby. My travels take me through the Pale dozens of times a year. I've got the longing. And I've got it bad.
She would die to return to it. The Pale. The past. Anything one can return to.
How do you keep your shit together?
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed when he crossed the Pale and discovered this Isola. The Volta do Mar. It's used by inter-Easlary travelers and other troubled souls, even to this day.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Goodbye, goodbye. Nether creature of the forbidden swamp.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
70 experience.
The lieutenant watches her boat grow smaller on the bay. Its white sails.
You can tell me about the
fluttering.
Pale for sure, yeah. You can definitely do that. Hey, Nemo. I do feel like I have no superiors in this matter, it's true.
With worry in his eyes, he does not know if it was the right thing to do. But he doesn't say anything. Slowly, the sails turn grey-blue as more oxygen gets between you.
Well, there it is. Damn. Let's go get our dice. I should have gotten it while I was there, man. And my map still isn't working. I'm not sure why. Yeah, whatever, man. I was about to say, like, why am I getting a dice? What's the point? But, like, then I remember it's a damn cool dice. She's making it out of, like, what, rhino bone or some shit like that. I can't remember what she's making it out of, but it sounded cool. So, of course, I want it. Crocodile bone, thank you. Yeah.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods
Whoa,
the gutters,
dude, I've never
washing
zoomed out
the
so
filth
far.
away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water. Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
Okay, the Pale is a mysterious well of fog-like substance, which in rising density starts dissolving reality itself. Does that say rarefied past memories and concepts condensed into physical substance, which does stuff like make numbers stop working? Okay. So this whole what is reality thing, it has more meaning than one initially thinks it does. It's kind of crazy, actually, then. Living in such conditions causes people to go insane, like the prolonged sense deprivation. However, people also found out that if you bounce radio waves between yourself and the other end of the Pale, you can shorten the distance between the start and the end. God, yeah, Shivers is fantastic. It's really cool. What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Clench your teeth and stop shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
Across the distributary?
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
An unfortunate development. The Pale's growing. It's expanding year by year, more and more. Taken more and more into it. Presumably all life stops existing and will be consumed by the Pale. Yeah, God. Funny, Metro did have a fog as well, you're right. Huh. And this game came from the same place.
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
Yeah, no. Like, dude, from that part of the world, let's just say like somewhere up there.
A traffic jam.
South.
Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
And the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Dude, Estonia? I had no idea this was from Estonia. That's amazing. So, Estonia. That's Yambix territory. That's where Yambix lives. He doesn't live in Estonia, but isn't he a neighbor? He is. Latvia. Right. He is. What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood at?
I have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
What? Why am I not there?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town. In the shadow of the day, the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Okay, look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
It's a DMX reference? Okay. DMX, huh?
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Okay, Kim. I was having a moment. You know. I'm gonna fetch my dice quickly. Wait, I'll be right back, 1 sec. I do wonder why I'm fetching my dice. I still want to know what it's gonna do. Maybe at the end of the game or something, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like, you know, something I can use or interact with or whatever. Let's get our shirt back on. Let's put our terror bag back on. Let's get this guy out. There we go. Oh, I need the flashlight here, don't I? Here we go. Hey again, Abhishek. So, curious side effect of the pale is overexposure. Of pale overexposures, you start to remember memories of others. The pale is the ultimate end. Any memory anyone had eventually finds itself inside the pale. You expose yourself too much, they will begin seeping into your head as you remember things that never happened to you. Also, the pale is the reason that this world's developed aerostatics so much, because at some point in the pale, the concept of motion and propulsion disappears, so the only reason to travel through it is to gain speed at entry, then just fly on inertia all the way through. Wow, you can't maneuver. So if you're launched in wrong, you won't come out the other side. Huh. Is that the giant explosion on the map, on the splash screen? I'd actually like to know that too. I wonder what that is. I think that might just be artistic, Sedana. I don't know.
Oh, it's you again.
I came up to pick the dice.
Are you looking for a die?
Yes.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Here you go.
1 universal die for Wirral Untethered.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with this die, but can I hold it in my hand? Look at the map tab in the journal to see which white checks have been opened. What? Oh, these are white chicks. Oh. Huh. But some of these I can see are not there anymore. It's fine. Did I see Flight Simulator as a Dune crossover? Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. It gives, so this thing gives me, it tells me how to, you know, what I'm missing, what I can do, what I can't. It's cool. Okay. I did see the Dune crossover. It's very, very cool, man. Like, I gotta say, I didn't expect something like that, but I think it's respectable that they are at least doing some interesting stuff with that. I'm not saying that they don't do interesting stuff. I'm just saying that, like, that shit's a bit boring, you know? So many skill points. Okay, I gotta go back.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
How familiar?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further?
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin. The border approaches.
What's beyond?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
I'm a cop. I can fix anything. I get longing. I've felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
So that's why the whole plot of the game happens. If you think about it, this is just a mercenary cell going rogue. Wouldn't be a problem in our world, right? Joyce would call Crenel and request they send operatives to calm their representatives down. However, in this world, traveling from Crenel to Martinez is very hard. Yeah, I get it. What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss, Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
The distance in this world is a lot different. There's 100,000 miles between Martinez and the closest Isola. Wow. I'm gonna click on this one and see what he says about the lady driver.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation. It's important. I can't blow it. Wait.
Thank you, friend.
I'm gonna go and check the lady again, and then I'll go. I don't. This lady driver thing is just. It's kind of weird, man. Oh, I could try the racist guy as well.
Loman, you
Looking for Ruby.
Did he just call me a lady, Herife?
If you want to know more about Ruby, this is a dead end. She's only heard the word lady and latched onto it. You can push on if you're interested in that, though.
Aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are, Gabriel Buenguerro. I'm terrifying to small children. Awesome.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state.
Okay, dude. She's useless. I can force Tommy, but I don't know, man.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
That's not bad. Save. Half light. I have one half light. Let's see if I can get some from items. I think one of my glasses gives half light. Okay, it was just that one.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Yeah, I ripped that shit apart.
Kudos.
Looking for something, Aunt?
42%.
Fuck off again?
This is a white check. I can try again.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady lorry's driver's lorry. Where is it? Oh my god, I grabbed him.
I told you, I'm not gonna.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Yes, dude. Okay, we have to keep going. We have to keep going. What do I do? Oh no, what the hell? What do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kipped. You're gonna be bleeding kipped dick. You hear me? That's a good one for him, right? I've been to your lorry, I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. Shit. Hey cat, what's up? Hello. This one, the kipped one.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Where exactly is the lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone. Or...
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Oh shit!
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Hell yes, man! It was there all along. Could have done it all along. Alright! Green tempo, you say? It's beyond the monument on this side, I think. Bam, 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 bam. There it is!
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
Peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers. Posters cover the small windows in the back. You can't make out what's on them.
What a weird truck.
It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Try the handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
How are we gonna get it in?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Shit, Kim. I like that go-getter attitude.
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
My physical instrument is really just not okay. Like, it's just not okay, dude. It's not okay.
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the with a firm grip you raise the pry bar. A glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin.
Say fuck the police and then smash it. Welcome to Revachol, window. Smash it apologetically. I'm doing it apologetically.
The window shatters and droplets
I've
of
committed
glass
to the
fly
sorry
everywhere,
cop thing.
shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
I'm a sorry cop, dude.
Sato.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
What's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably Grenade No. 5.
Check the centerfold, dude.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster.
Oh shit.
She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Let's check the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Why need so many? Why?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least. Perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Can we do anything with it?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
Okay, what else?
The ghostly actresses, and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat, and the oddly bulging seat cover.
Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Really?
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Driver has glued a piece of sandpaper. That's why her one boot was worn down. Because she keeps stepping on the goddamn sandpaper.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Rub off the pattern on the driver's boot sole.
Yes.
He likes where this is going.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
His eyes light up. So Ruby really is running a complex operation out of her lorry.
At least we can now ask Titus some concrete questions about it.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio
Titus
transmitter
again.
sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Peel off the cover from the passenger seat.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Okay.
Bonne prise.
What? He commends you? Okay, as you shift through the treasure, well-worn, folded into neat squares. Fold open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the mass of brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
So I feel like Shivers makes the game basically double the length, because every single time you interact with something you get these shivers and you get all this extra context that you wouldn't otherwise get. And it's a good and bad thing, obviously. It does drag the game out a bit, but it gives you so much more than you would otherwise have if you don't. But most of them seem to be easy, so... Like, I mean, I feel like it's so much extra. Or do you mean maybe, like, you say not really, so maybe, like, if it's not shivers, then it's something else giving you more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, where does the road lead?
To Kuro, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Fold open the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct.
Ooh.
No storm will ever drown Revachol. The great solution to the riddle of history. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own.
What does that sound?
The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels, lit by gaslights.
Third map?
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway.
Okay, what does it all mean?
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated the East Motor Tract, most likely. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
The Besmerti?
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes. But really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta.
Okay.
It's a dark parody.
Okay, and who do you think's behind this?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect.
Ah.
Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
Okay.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use.
Okay, toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Oh, newspaper?
It's an issue of Peripherique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick it up.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Joyce! Joyce is
All
gone!
Right. We've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all of this?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info. And last but not least, it's Ruby's cabin we found. This is an undeniable connection to the Union.
Claudia might have been right about Ruby. She looks awfully lot like one of the poster girls in the cabin.
Perhaps you're right. This is one connection I find a little dubious, to be honest. I prefer not to profile people's emotions. Perhaps it's because I'm not very good at it, but still.
Actually, he's not bad at it at all.
Union really is neck deep with everything here, isn't it?
One way or another, they seem to be. Logistically, if nothing else. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Everard won't be caught by a couple of cops and some stuff they found in some cabin.
Will the RCM open an investigation?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, debrief over?
Debrief over. After.
Okay. So now we're gonna go speak with Titus. We can't speak with Joyce, she's gone. Which is fine. I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. But we can speak to Titus. Hey, officer, got a minute?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
You shit! You didn't tell me anything. No trouble, she's gonna be fine. Racist driver told us.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who'd tell on her. But, is she in trouble?
I don't think so, man.
Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
What's the plan with those rhymes anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Sprechgesang. He's sprecht is speech singing, talk singing. So it's rapping. What? Rapping. Why Tommy Laham?
Tommy Laham was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
Yeah. All right. Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, detective.
Tommy Laham, dude. Talk singing, man. Yeah. That's talk singing. Okay, Titus. Save the game.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want?
Hello? Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. I want to go over a few things regarding Ruby.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? We know Ruby was the driver. We know that's your affiliation with her. Detective, you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
You're right, there's no local drug trade, except you. No. Do the honor, you've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade, because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. That's disgusting. I'm gonna tell him that.
Boo fucking who? People will
It's not gonna matter.
always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Why is he just admitting to it? I guess it doesn't matter.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
What about this Ruby? Is she the 8th Hardy who runs this thing for you?
You sure do love long walks through Theory Town, don't you? Well, I'm thirsty now. Thirsty for beer. Got any less theoretical questions, Cobb?
He doesn't let it show, but must be a little impressed. You've put a lot of things together, fast. This was good. Every little piece helps put the big puzzle together.
Okay, let's talk about Ruby.
Yeah? What?
What's she doing with ULAN frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Oh, what now?
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing ULAN frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
There you have it. Pale something.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
Ah, shit.
Anything else you want, Carl?
Yeah, dude, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I don't get it. Drugs are just part of everything here. It's just it. That's all. Everyone does drugs. Everyone does drugs, dude. The drugs are everywhere. They are part of their culture. They are part of their very being. Clausia, I have some words that I'd like to, yeah now. Save.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
I found your
pertaining to
buoy,
a
it was
murder
empty, just seawater.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
He's trying to throw her off with the bluntness of the question.
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
I have the strange feeling that it was an undiscovered cryptid that took your documents.
Cryptid? Of course. That must be it. Thank you. I feel better already. Now that I think about it, you mentioned seawater. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
The words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly.
Why do I feel like you've won
Somewhere
here?
far away, a dog barks.
I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time.
She smiles, a bitter little smile. She means it.
This turned out well for you. You've slipped past all suspicion.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone? I mean...
The snow falls on her shoulders.
Snow!
Then melts in her
I need to go
white
back.
blonde hair, cold and soft.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility.
What are you contained for?
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person. For destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on.
It all turned out well enough for you. Somehow managed to not become a suspect.
Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me then? What I managed was to get him killed. I'm the love that does people in, remember?
The lieutenant looks away, over the railing. He feels uncomfortable with this conversation. He doesn't know what to add.
Something seems off with the theory I've developed about Ruby.
I don't know what to say.
It all seems fortuitous for you.
None of this is fortuitous for me.
The dried flowers on the roof. Could Ruby have left them?
The what? Oh, those ones. I don't know, sir. I said I have no idea what to make of them. Honestly, I think they're just trash.
Wow.
I mean, there's no reason for me to think they're somehow connected to her.
Okay, I'm done.
She nods, slowly, carefully even. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.
She did win, didn't she? She did win. Well, shit. At least they're not on the really weird stuff like crocodile. At least you've not seen anyone with their elbows rotting away. True, 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 true. Crocodile. Right on. Right on. Okay, so we need to end the strike to become a man of the plenty. We need to go and find Ruby, which we're going to do now. We need to go and do Suna. That's the next step, actually. Right now. And I want to go and see, because it's raining now. Snowing now, so I want to go to that spot where they said I must come back for the snow. Shivers, though. It's always just shivers. 67%. I'm not even going to get that done, dude. That thought won't finish before the game ends. Ah, maybe it will. We shall see. Now where was that field? I want to stand in it once more and remember. I can't speak to Joyce, she's no longer here, so we can just, like, forget that. The field was right here. This is where Shivers told me to stand, right here.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your hat and
oh no!
Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white landscape.
Dude, Shivers is insane! Now again, all of these? What, dude, what's in the west? Boom, 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 boom. What's in the east? Boom, 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 boom. What's in the north? Boom, 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 boom. What's in the south? Boom, 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 boom. Where's Ruby? What's below me? God! Shivers. Shivers.
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings.
I have to listen.
Crumbling piers.
It's fascinating.
Saltwater lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
But for real, I want to just say, before anyone gets the wrong idea here, it is fascinating. And listening to this guy's voice, absolute pleasure. Beyond that,
the waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin, a boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Le Royaume?
Where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
It's where Kuno said he's gonna go.
Yes, to peel the gold off with his fingernails.
And the petite rats?
Children under 14. They go underground, looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper?
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings.
2 kilometers underground.
The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
Wipe the snow from your shoulder.
Few Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
What's in the east? Just tell me what's in the east. Put me out of my misery.
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
And further?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
Okay, north?
The abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Lisette's sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
And further? There was that bunker entrance.
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side?
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that?
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here.
Wow.
It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines. Zam. Morian.
I want to know what this guy looks like. Disco Elysium narrator. Linville Brown. Linville Brown. Images. There's no way. Is that what he looks like? That's what he looks like. Why is he I thought he'd be bigger.
And at the farthest reaches of the
Weird.
Bay of Revachol.
What does he look like?
The shadow of the Coalition warship, Archer. On perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
Here you go. I was just looking if there was anything not safe for work. Doesn't seem to be. That's him. That's him. There you go. I just didn't see it coming, you know? Oh shit, what is this? 3 voice actors who didn't get enough credit. No the hell ways. Wow. Look at this. This guy did all of these voices? This is the... What? The limbic system... Reptilian brain... And he's the guy in the pawn shop as well. They did not get enough credit. I had no idea. Look at this woman! Holy shit, she basically does every female character. And this guy! Oh my god. These guys are really good at what they do. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. Dude, this guy did the tie as well. It's like, let me tell you, that's the sign of like a really good voice actor or actress, is that you don't even realize. That's how good they are, is you just don't realize that it was even them. It's fantastic. Wow. Okay, what's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox
was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since.
And that's what they called the Pox. That's obviously why it's called the Pox.
The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs.
Wow.
The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still?
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies. or just to overdose in peace.
I also thought that the reptile brain and the limbic system were this guy. I thought so as well. I thought so, yeah. Further south?
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're doing a lot of different stuff to make the voices sound the way they sound. But like, dude, even like right here on Twitch, people are very insincere about how they sound. It's just what people do. In a game, however, it's art. And like the reptile brain and the limbic system, that shit's art. It's, to me, it's like, it's not fluff that you don't really need. It's not someone trying to sound more impressive than they would otherwise sound. It's art. They put it on a show for our benefit. It's incredibly cool. And I separate it. It's like, I separate it. I think that it's not cool, obviously, to it's whatever. Actually, it's whatever. If you think about it, I want people to be able to be happy, expressing themselves and putting themselves out there. So anything that helps with that, it's kind of like, it's fantastic. And I actually put that in the same camp as like VTubing. It's a similar thing. It gives people a different option. It gives people an escape from their own skin. In this game, however, that's not the same at all. Not even a little bit. In this game, they are creating a work of art by turning some knobs, by boosting a little there, by dropping a little there, by tweaking a little on the other side. And man, it's quite something. It's fantastic. It's like, the knee-jerk reaction is to be like, to be unhappy when someone changes their voice entirely. But, you gotta keep in mind that not everyone has the same life, and not everyone has the same brain in their brain cage. Not everyone thinks about things the same way. Yeah, we have to think about it. I almost had a very small brain take on that. I'm glad I broke free. That was a close one.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
What are they looking for?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
Where is Ruby?
Near. Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air.
A radio.
That's all.
What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the sands, Wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Okay, stomp your feet for warmth. Brush off the snow.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Thanks, Kim. I wonder what he was doing throughout that entire thought. Because that was a long-ass thought, dude. Okay, let's do this. We're going to the church. I don't know if they're ready. I don't know if they're set up, but... Oh yeah, here they are!
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? So your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is erotic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
The project!
Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently!
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Egghead!
A young man with peroxide blonde hair stands behind a mixer deck, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent. All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore! Ah!
So hardcore!
Is it though?
It is!
What is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chicks checker. Yeah!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
What? I need to do the thing!
The young man behind the mixer deck acknowledges your return.
What the hell is this shit?
At you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore.
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
What? Okay, shit, man. Guy.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
No.
Ecstatic vibrations. Totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
Oh shit, dude. Oh my god.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, what would you call the... I think I've come up with a name. What do you propose the name?
The name? Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Hardcore!
No, right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Okay, I'll do it.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium!
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
And just like that, 30 hours in, we have the title drop. Disco Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
That's exactly it. It's about the irony.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Hardcore! Exactly! This guy gets it!
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Can you believe it?
The wind brings some snow in from the broken gallery. It wraps you in its embrace, cold and luminous. You should return to the mural soon, to the one that said, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Yeah. I know.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Do it.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
What? We should talk about it. Talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
I've been meaning to ask, what's with the hair? What's the deal with Egghead? Dude, wait, what? This is a white check, I can retry it. Why is it so hard?
Goodbye, officer.
Why is it so hard? I have 6 points. Also, what the hell? I thought I was supposed to ask one of these guys about the cables. Oh, maybe it's this guy.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yo, did I find the singularity? I'm on that right now. We're busy trying to plug the speakers in and then we're gonna try and find it.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
I'm a corrupt cop. This is a corrupt scheme. I did it for all mankind. These kids got spunk. I admire that.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason. Then again, whatever keeps your nose out of the bottle and on the job.
What do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How old do you think it is?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
What do you think about the stained glass window?
I don't. Fuck are giving me the evil eye.
I'm getting negative vibrations too.
No wonder. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
But she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, all right. Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
It's anything but soft core. It's terrifying.
You may be onto something, copper man. She's got those mass murdering hips.
Okay, dude. I don't really like. I'm done.
What a strange choice of words.
I'm out.
Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy.
What?
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Dude, they are just... Oh, wait. They're shaming me for wanting to not talk about this shit. I just want to plug the cable in, man. God. Nothing. Everything's okay.
But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore. This should be the last time Stop talking about that damn window, please.
Now I want to talk about the window. Now I want to talk about it more. What style is it built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then.
They just shamed me.
DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay, what's it like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Marriage is shit, yeah.
Right.
Church isn't painted white.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What do you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Is he talking about the wood? Spiritual
I
collapse?
saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Where's that quote from?
Sarai's man, who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother.
So what you're saying is you're not a big fan of the innocentric system.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
Dude, Noid knows everything. He's even more filled in than Joyce was. And you propose dance music will supplant the system?
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
Hey, Mr. Balls, what's up, man? Dude, my early Hearthstone videos? Yeah, it's been a while since those. I was just thinking about Hearthstone today, man, because I see that the 10-year anniversary for Hearthstone is next month. Okay, let's talk about the glass work again. I hope you're well, by the way.
The mass murderer? Why?
She's the innocence of humanism.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
True.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long-dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
But, like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not her.
Okay, the resettlement programs were totally okay. I'm a big fan of resettlement programs for some reason.
Are you a commie cop?
I am?
Then that's why. Communism's just a bloodier humanism, if you ask me. Has her love all over it.
I feel something terrifying.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
Keep the beautiful sharp shards. Keep her long face and her hair. Say nothing.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there in the back of the church. For a moment, the music echoes strangely.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of keen to see what they do for the anniversary as well. But I mean, there's this whole new shift for the year of the Pegasus or some nonsense like that. I guess we'll see. It's less than a month away, so yeah. But anyway, hey, good night, go well. Thanks for dropping in. Nice to see you. Isn't she supposed to be embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Okay, would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator.
Hey, Jacques, what's up, man? What did you miss? I've been talking to these guys. I'm trying to get the damn cable plugged in for sooner, but no one wants to do it for me. That's what you missed.
That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Same, man, same.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us. Okay.
How you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though.
You met Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place.
No wonder he's so well informed.
Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all.
Fair.
The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
Yeah. What did he tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
You mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
Okay, what's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isola. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it, to contain it.
So what are we containing exactly? Surely not the pinprick that they're looking for.
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for.
It is,
and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by, outside. Dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
Seems less than structurally sound.
No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
What makes you think she's gonna fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
Think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person.
If it's without substance, there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Okay, I need to speak to this other guy. And he's supposed to plug the cable in for me, man.
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore! Hardcore! Yeah! Spinning out and the metal.
How do I do this?
Yes, what is it?
Maybe the lady can?
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you. That melody is oddly familiar. Why does it feel like some gang-related thing?
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater.
Need to finish the track? Yeah.
But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
Okay, what for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Can you tell me about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour.
What about Suna?
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
What? Okay, what for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
I can have a look quickly in my journal to see how to go about it. But, yeah, I'm sure it's not something I'm going to struggle with too much. If I need to finish the track, I mean.
Who do you want to know about?
Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy.
I feel like I have to do this.
Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What's he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organize around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent.
Wow.
I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
We're police officers, but we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit. I don't... Dude, okay, like... On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Ah, is he your boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh, and the others? Okay, hold
Who
on.
do you want to know about?
Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yes.
He's a carpenter, trained and all.
Wow.
He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that, in a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset?
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her than she lets on.
What's the pilgrimage?
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I have. Oh, sorry. Have I not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into an oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city?
Kind of. I'm gonna say yes.
Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might do that if I make it out alive.
Yeah. I hope you do.
Okay.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
Party boy?
Melodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest. Rock music, no offense. Taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
That's so smart.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
He looks around a little embarrassed of the enthusiasm of his interjection. Oh my god, Kim. Oh my god. Where's he from?
Actually, we don't know where he's from. Or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Fallberg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
That's amazing.
You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about you.
Me? Again?
No.
Yes. Better that way.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so my objective with these guys... Soon I'll cooperate with the Raver's plans. If you help out the research project first, find the filament memory or offsite copy, bring it back to her, wait for the instructions. If you run into problems, you can ask Suna's help. Solve the egghead puzzle. There has to be a way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. It's definitely not about signs. What if you just try again? Find your way out of this maze of things to say. Oh. Okay, here we go.
The club, true, hard, full, hardcore, hardcore. Here comes the night.
It's not that.
The club, true, hardcore, internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakokata, the place to be.
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case. Why is it the place to be?
Yakokata is a...
Ah, there's the spot where we need to do the other one. Hold on.
True, hardcore. Here comes...
No! Ah, I missed. Okay, wait, let's use the keyboard.
True, hardcore to the internally Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I'm beginning to think it really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message.
Ah, shit, it's not that.
The club, true, hardcore to the mega, internally coherent, all right.
What are you doing?
Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think... What is a party boy?
Hardcore party 24/7
Ah, shit.
beyond the winter's orbit style.
Beyond the winter's orbit style! Ah, that was the point there.
Close. True,
hardcore, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's the message.
Wait, shit. Where was I?
We're close. True, hard, internally all car. Oh, gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my
I'm also a
job.
party boy.
2 on the track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Oh my god, Jesus. That wasn't it.
We're close. True, hardcore, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wrong one again.
It's the message.
Wrong one, wrong one. Hold on.
True, hardcore.
I'm gonna find it. Don't worry.
Internal all car. Oh, gotta get the people going.
I see.
Yeah. Request. I want.
Ah, shit. That's not it.
Vicla. True. Hard. It's hardcore.
I don't know what to say.
Skipper D. Skipper Danger. I am the rearranger.
I love this guy too. He's amazing.
Vicla. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All car. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore. Ah.
I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question. That would have been good if I had asked you a question. Just answer it.
But there was no question.
Ah, shit, wrong one.
Close. True. Hard, internally. All.
He furrows his.
Hardcore. The question is, what is? But there was a question.
Oh no.
We're close. True.
I thought that was it. I thought I had it.
He furrows.
Hard. Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other words.
Okay, I think I've gone through every option now. I feel like I've gone through every option.
True, hard, it's hardcore. Skipper D.
I think I've gone through all of them.
True, it's hard. Skipper D.
Hold on, wrong one.
True, hard, internally. All car, all right.
He furrows his.
Hard. The question is, what is it?
Okay, so there, I've done everything on that side. They said keep talking to him.
True, hard, full car. Hard car to the internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
No. Okay. It can't be this. It can't be this. I think I've done everything. I think I've done all of it. Oh shit, what's going on down here? They brought their stuff in. You don't think I said anything? Okay. Then there's more. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're close. True. It's hard. Skipper.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go through it.
We're close. True. Hard. Internally all car. All right.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Ah. The question is, what is the question? But there was a.
Okay, so it's not there.
Vicla. True. Hard. Full. Hardcore. Yeah. Lucky Ersky. Materialski.
You're right.
We're close.
There is more.
Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the.
So hardcore, you need to stay there. Okay, that one. I know that.
True. Hard. Internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his.
Hard. Is it though?
Okay, here we go. It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
There we go. This is the only one I haven't done. The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal.
Okay. Can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, dude.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no. We're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it right here.
Oh. What?
Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good people!
With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line. You hear a satisfying click.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
That does noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Wait, what? Okay. How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
You said you were worried. What do you think's wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
It's only ultra hardcore.
It is, isn't it? I knew it. But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything be?
Try to think if anything could make it harder core.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
My imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
Oh my god. Rate the relative power levels of super, hyper, and ultra. Funny, I would put ultra at the top. I would actually rate them as you've put them there. Super, hyper, then ultra. I feel like ultra is at the it's at the apex. You can't go higher than ultra. Hyper, you know, you've got like plus ultra, you've got ultra instinct. These are things that are unsurpassable. Superman's lame. That's the first level. We don't like that. Hyper, the word itself doesn't hold enough weight. It's not powerful enough all on its own. Super and ultra are more powerful as words than hyper. However, super is lame. So, you have hyper one level ahead. Ultra, that's a strong word. With strong connotations. So ultra's at the top, man. Just like Goku. That's it. Ultra wins. Every time. Okay, it sounds like a question.
No! This is the answer!
Oh shit, I remembered something. I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Me being the police isn't gonna help us.
Oh.
I can't help you with this right now. I need something else. Something extra.
Yeah!
Maybe your body can tell Arnu. Oh, dude, I need more physical instrument for everything. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as thought reading.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with Eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
You're right, I wasn't thinking that.
Hardcore superstar!
So you're not a thought reader.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With a rebel yell! Yeah!
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love.
L'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline.
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
Shit, okay.
Alright!
So I have a physical instrument check there, but I am also maxed out on physical instrument. I don't have my vest on at the moment. Oh, I do have my vest on. Holy shit, I'm bad at that. Okay, okay, okay.